Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a different video. I'm going to be kind of showing you guys my process that I do to deep clean my makeup cloths. I use these makeup cloths to wash my face every single day. I usually get the Erase Your Face brand. You can get those at like Bed Bath & Beyond. I've seen them sometimes at Winners, but Bed Bath & Beyond is probably the best place because I see them there pretty much all the time, where Winners it's kind of hit or miss. I also do have a couple of makeup eraser ones, but if you're looking for like an actual like reusable makeup cloth, I recommend the Erase Your Face ones. They are just as good, just as soft. However, they come in a pack of 4 for like $15, where the makeup erasers are like $24 each. So when I used to wash my face cloths, I would just throw them in the laundry with like the correct kind of like pairing of laundry, if that makes sense. For example, this one I would throw in with the whites. These ones I'd throw in with the lights. This one I'd throw in with like the darks. Used to do that, however, I definitely found that they weren't getting as clean doing that. And I looked up a bunch of ways on Pinterest to really deep clean these. I found a couple different tricks on Pinterest to really deep clean these, and I thought I would share the best one that I have found with you guys. When I use one of my cloths, when I'm done with it, I put them in this little tub. I got this tub at the dollar store for like $2. So I just keep them in here, and then when I have like one clean one left, that's when I'll go and clean all of these ones, so that I can get these ones washed, and by the time the one I have left is dirty, I have more clean ones. So the first product I use is a powdered OxiClean. The best recipe I found says to use a powdered laundry detergent. I don't use powder or liquid laundry detergent. I use laundry strips. I keep OxiClean on hand mostly to use with my white load of laundry because I find it really helps get out stains without using bleach, and because it's the only like powdered laundry detergent I own, that's why I use it with this. Then I also use baking soda. Baking soda is like the best cleaning thing ever. You can use for so many things I have discovered becoming a homeowner, and one of them is for laundry. And then the last thing I use is borax, which is also basically just like a heavy-duty laundry detergent. I really don't know what borax is. So many recipes I found recommended borax, so I was like, cool, I'll pick some up. This is also the same process I use to deep clean my bed sheets. I change my bed sheets twice a year. I have a set of summer sheets and then I have a set of winter sheets, and obviously I wash them throughout the year. Like, I don't only wash them when I change the sheets. I obviously strip the bed every once in a while, like every month or month and a half to wash them. But every like 3-4 months, I'll do a deep clean of my bed sheets. If you don't do this, I highly recommend doing this. I had never done this before because in our old house, when I lived with my aunt, we personally, Sam and I, didn't have a bathtub. And so now I use this recipe, but with my bed sheets, I put the bed sheets in the bathtub. And holy smokes, the first time I did it with my sheets, was the water disgusting. So if you don't deep clean your bed sheets, I really recommend you do. I can't believe how much dirt and nastiness I got out of them. And even still, after deep cleaning them, when I do deep clean them every couple months, I mean, the water is definitely cleaner than it was from the very first time I ever did it, but it's still really dirty. So I really highly recommend you deep clean your bed sheets every few months. I just use more of like these products with my bed sheets than with the face cloths. Let's get started and I'll show you the process I do to deep clean these. First thing I do is fill up the tub with hot water. And while it's filling up with hot water, I'm going to start adding some of the powdered products into the water. So I try to make sure that everything is fully submerged in the water. You might have to come and like poke it down once in a while to like make sure everything is in there. You can already kind of see how gray the water is turning, and it's literally been a minute that this has been soaking. So I'm going to leave this to soak for a couple of hours here because it's just in this tub. It fits nicely on my countertop, which is nice. I'm also going to keep these products out in case I need to change the water at all. I'll usually let it soak for like 4-ish hours, and then I'll change the water if the water is really, really gross. I keep this little toothbrush. I don't use this toothbrush in my teeth or anything, but I just keep this toothbrush just to every once in a while come and stir around the products and stir around the cloths just to get everything submerged and everything soaking and clean. Make sure you have something kind of like this because like I said, you want to use hot water. So you don't want to hurt your hands and burn your hands. I'm going to leave this for a few hours and come back in a couple hours. We'll check out the water, see how disgusting it is, and we'll swirl around the water a little bit more and maybe change it out. So I'll check in with you guys in a couple of hours. It has been a few hours, and as you can see, the water is super gross, super like brown and gray. The next thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change the water. It's almost bedtime, so I'm going to change the water and then let it sit overnight. And then first thing in the morning, I'm going to pop these all into the washing machine for one like wash through to get all the soap and stuff out of it. I have these soaking again. They're gonna soak one more time overnight. Then in the morning, I will pop them in the washing machine. Like, look how the water is still gray and stuff. Even after soaking all day, they're still gray forming in the water. This is why you need to deep clean your things. So it is the next morning, and as you can see, the water is still even gray after a second soak, but definitely not as gross as it was last night. So now I'm going to wring these out again and then pop them in the washing machine to give them just a final kind of rinse through, get all of the soap and everything out of here. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I used to just kind of throw them into whatever load they kind of like belonged to. But I read online that it's better to wash these together because then it's not like a mix of different fabrics. And doing that actually makes these last longer and keeps them softer for longer. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but in the bin here, there's so much like gross stuff from the 2 loads and stuff. So make sure if you do this process to rinse out your bin before you put anything else in here again. So now I'm going to toss all of these into the washing machine. When you're washing these, you want to make sure you don't use fabric softener. That can make these actually lose their softness. The thing I love about using these opposed to makeup wipes is the fact that they are reusable and you just wash them and you can use them over and over and over again, and you're not throwing something out constantly. When these start to get really gross and lose their softness, I actually then start to use these as dusting cloths and like dust the house with them. So they have tons and tons of purposes. And like I said, it's just great that you're not constantly throwing out something every single day when you wipe off your makeup. So I don't use liquid laundry detergent anymore. I've switched to these laundry strips. They don't use any plastic or anything. They're really great. If you have a smaller load, you can kind of break them in half, which I have a smaller load. So I'm going to break it in half and just toss the strip in there. Some people may say, well, aren't you wasting water by just doing a load of just the cloths? Our washing machine is a high efficiency washing machine, so it actually can sense how much is in it and only add enough water according to how much is in there. If we had an old school washing machine that didn't do that, then I would probably save a full load of stuff to do, but because we do have a high efficiency washing machine, I don't feel bad doing that. I also don't put these in the dryer, so then I save energy by not putting them in the dryer. Turning it on. Yep. And then we're just going to do a regular normal load and start. So right now it's kind of just spinning around slightly, and it'll actually say on here in a second sensing, and that is the washing machine sensing the weight. See there, you can see. So that is the washing machine sensing how much weight is inside of it so that it only adds enough water accordingly. I do try to be eco-friendly by, like I said, using these reusable makeup cloths, using the laundry strips and stuff, but at the same time, you still want to be safe. I'm using these things on my face every single day, so I don't want them to be disgusting and gross. Doing what I can to be friendly to the environment, but also safe for myself. I find doing this process is a great compromise for those two things. So it's actually the next day. I didn't film an update of what I did last night because we got home really late. We were out pretty much all day yesterday. We went for a hike. So let me just show you the last little steps that I do for my cloths, and then we'll put them away, and then this video will be over. I think I mentioned in the last clip that I do always hang these to dry. I don't put them in the dryer. We do have an energy efficient dryer as well that kind of can also, like my washing machine, sense how long it needs to run for. But either way, I don't mind hanging things to dry. I have a lot of clothes that I hang to dry. These are all dry now, and now I'm gonna put them away. So I keep this little basket here in the laundry room. I got this from the dollar store, and I just roll up all of my cloths and keep them in here. So that is the video for today. That is how I clean and disinfect my makeup cloths so that I can reuse them over and over and over again. I really love using this cleaning tip. I think it gets them super duper clean, way cleaner than just tossing them in the washing machine when they're dirty. It's great, and I really feel like they're as clean as I can possibly get them so that I feel safe using these on my face and especially around my eyes and stuff. I will try to find the link that I used for this on Pinterest and have it linked down below. I highly recommend deep cleaning things like this a couple times a month to like really get everything out of them so that you know you are using or like sleeping in the most clean environment that you can. I really hope you enjoyed that video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I post new videos every single Friday and I would love to have you guys here. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye everybody.